We all wake
No,
up and go. Let's do this.
Um, so alright, so you guys leave out the northern gate. You see the two huge rivers that head off to the west and to the northeast as you sort of leave. Um, and yeah, you guys are headed out. What's your marching order here? We're traveling northwest, so let's just sort of move everyone over, and then you can give me a marching order.
Okay, here's the important question as we're heading out. Are we going through the tall grass?
I think we have to.
The bombs.
So
Because
there a
I
path?
can't
I guess maybe
see
there's
over
somebody
the
that's
tall
not.
grass.
We're going what, northeast?
northwest.
Northwest.
Oh, okay. So it would be like this.
Hold on, no one move your token real quick while I move all of your tokens. I'm giving us space. All right, so now give us your marching order. Who's finding the trail, and who's doing what?
Marmon,
I
did
can-
you say you've been skilled with traveling these lands? You've had some experience with that?
Of course.
Okay, then. Perhaps you can find us a fast path, and I will be up there to guard you.
Very well.
Yeah. If there's tall grass, I can only navigate if Lokag has me on his shoulders.
I'll keep an eye on the rear.
Yeah, the direction you're going, if you head north, it continues to be rolling hills, but as you would move east, it becomes a flatter plain.
Well, I guess I'm
Towards
charging
the
behind
hills,
everyone.
right?
You guys are going northwest. I'm sorry, west is the plain. North and east are hills.
Alright. So this is the marching order?
So Marmon's supposed to be up front. I guess Rask can just be chilling out front, like in front of him, kind of, and Sterling can be sort of next to him. But yeah, if that's the marching order, that's the marching order. So let me know now.
And I don't know.
I am going to be somewhere in the middle.
Was that Rask?
Yeah.
Yes, somewhere in the middle.
Why don't you move your thing
Yeah,
to the
great.
middle then?
Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Also,
All right.
Lokak, would you say you and I are becoming friends? Because it seems like no matter the marching order, I'm walking right next to you.
Oh yeah.
We're best buds.
You want to ride on my shoulder?
Let's do it. Oh god.
How tall are you, Marmon?
Only 3 feet.
Yeah, so you're having some trouble seeing through this grass at first, but as you're walking out, the guards sort of ask you where you're going, and you tell them Waycott, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's a path. If you guys go out the gate, head directly west for maybe a couple hours, you'll run right into the path."
Alright.
So we just head west till we find the path.
All right, roll a survival check.
Let's see here.
Doy.
Not with that.
All right. So I would have our newbie do it, but since he just made a roll for us, let's have Rask. You haven't played in a while. Roll me a d20.
Yeah, sure, fine. That's a 14. Let's go.
Give
Sam,
me 2d6s.
Sam, I think you're a pretty nice GM.
Oh, look, that's a 5. That's going to be bad for us.
I guess we'll find out whether I'm a nice GM.
I always appreciated you, Sam.
They're undead now.
I think you're the
Yes,
nicest person
kobolds
ever.
you killed- the kobolds you managed to kill are now undead and they came back for more.
I didn't kill shit. I only killed like one.
Yeah, it was
That
the
one
wizard
came
that
back.
killed all of them.
Yes, that one came back, and it's coming for you specifically, Raven.
That's why I'm sucking up so hard right now to Sam. Like, hey Sam, you're the best friend ever. You're the nicest person as well.
It's
No, you
not
watch.
working.
No, you watch.
It's not working.
It's now 5 fairy dragons. That's what it is now.
A-
They're all gonna fuck with us. for
A
the
ghoul
rest of-
comes out of the ground and eats me.
That would just be so mean. For your entire trip through the Empire, you guys just have
The
5
entire
fairy dragons fucking with you.
Yes,
Oh
the
my
entire
God.
trip. There's only one person in the entire group who is unaccosted by them because they thought he was boring.
Alright. So you guys travel through this tall grass. You know, you're having a little trouble navigating Marmon just because you're like, ah, this damn grass. Like, if only I was just on the high seas. Like, I just miss the ocean. But you know, you're scouting a path, and it takes you about 3 hours. But after 3 hours, you notice something, and let's see what your marching order is. Sterling and Marmon and Rask. Roll me perception checks, please.
No, Rask, no. That is a horrible idea.
Yes, 5 fairy dragons and 5 rogues. Why not? They both fuck with us all the trip. But yeah, so 19
Alright.
perception.
You're looking forward to that shit, man.
So, Rask, you hear this buzzing noise coming from out in front of you, like in the path you're walking. Buzzing, like bzzz. Sounds like bees, but it's like too loud to be a bee. It's
Yeah.
coming from like, I'm gonna say you would hear it from probably like 50 feet away.
Guys, hold up. Prepare yourselves. Draw some weapons. I hear buzzing. Buzzing is bad.
I fucking jump off Lokag's shoulder.
Roll for it.
No, he's fine. Okay. So you guys stop, draw your weapons, and
Can I attempt to identify them purely off the buzzing noise?
sure, not gonna be easy.
And I'm gonna look behind us, to the right and to my left, because I was ambushed by a bunch of fucking kobolds. I'm a little bit paranoid.
All right. See nothing.
I have 0 idea.
Yeah, you think that it might be related to bees in some way? Because those buzz. A lot of flies buzz. Insects tend to buzz. Just sort of what they do.
It sounds like bees, but loud. So it's probably giant bees.
It's probably Lokig's cell phone.
It's Lokag's giants. How do they not have this? Is it alright? Well,
Well, look
I'm
at
gonna
cell phone. It's
put
actually
up-
just a tablet.
alright. So at this point,
I'm gonna look where
at this
Rask is
point,
gonna
you guys are just sort of waiting around, and then like you see these 3 giant wasps. I know these aren't wasps, but this is the best I can have on Roll20 because I'm not gonna buy wasp token. That's
You can always create your own
ridiculous.
tokens.
I was
Yeah,
joking.
but
Cuánto lo
that
que tengo
takes
puesto?
so much more time.
No.
I was joking about the giant bees, but knowing
Well,
Well,
that's what they are.
But they're not giant bees. They're giant wasps. That's even worse.
Exactly.
Because when they sting,
God.
they don't die.
oh, could you imagine how disgusting it would be to get stung by a giant bee, though?
Yes. See, I'm cool with bees and them stinging me because they have a purpose in the natural order. What the fuck is a wasp's purpose? To piss me off? That's what it is.
It's to kill mosquitoes. Alright, anyway, everyone roll initiative because these bees are coming at you.
Cool.
Wasps, rather. Sorry.
It's just like a
18,
giant
yeah.
bee. A
Is that
giant
actually-
bee. Go ahead.
Is is Wasp's purpose actually kill mosquitoes? Because I'm pretty sure that having a spider around do the same thing.
Rax, try use your character
I mean,
sheets
they
initially.
kill a lot of other bugs. It's true. Sorry, hold on.
And then
I'm
just put the
removing
18 in
trans.
it.
Oh, did I forget to do the thing? I did forget to do the thing.
That's the only thing I really care about you guys rolling on.
The character sheet?
Yeah. Everything else is sort of take it or leave it, but
Well, the macro for it is
you
not
can
really
use
that
that
long,
18.
so I don't mind using it.
you can use the 18. So.
Yeah, I just forgot.
And everyone who rolled and then cleared it, just use your first roll. Sorry about that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was already cleared.
My internet's going haywire, by the way, so sorry if we drop.
No worries.
Better than the
I
guy
have a
I was
feeling-
playing the game with on Sunday. His power went out right before the session started.
That sucks.
Yeah, he didn't get to play the entire session. He didn't get to play. We could have really used him because it was Stars Without Number and he was the warrior.
Oh boy.
Hey, Rax,
Yep, the party.
do you have like some
Yeah.
special extra HP or something?
User in your channel timed out. User entered
Yep.
your channel.
That's mostly to keep track of how many wild shapes I've used.
Oh, okay.
Good thing that like in Stars Without Number, if you're playing the game right, you should always be able to avoid getting into combat unless your DM's
Yeah.
just mean.
I mean, we got into some combat with local wildlife and that was it. We couldn't run away because they were faster than us. Is all.
Yeah. All right. Is everyone in the turn order and correct?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Doesn't seem that way.
I can't see it because my roll 20 went down.
I will roll it for you.
I am not.
I have
in
a
there.
7.
Rask, do you have it filled out on roll 20? Do you mind just doing that and replacing it with your 18? Just
Yeah.
so that you go into the turn order.
I can do that.
You said you have a 7, Suyahan?
Yep.
Well, he got pretty close. 17 and 18.
I did get pretty close. That's funny.
I don't think it even matters if you change it because,
Yeah, no, there's nothing else close by.
yeah, just leave it like that.
Just leave me at that number. Then it's
God damn it.
I saw I roll shit, but I see like almost everybody is either 20.
User
No,
in your
what
channel
dragons,
timed
man?
out.
Oh no, let me tell you this bullshit. Okay, so
I
when I
love
was
Rask.
the one time we rolled initiative for the combat in Stars Without Number, I rolled the absolute highest I could roll at the time, which was a 7 on a D8, because I had a -1 to initiative. Everybody else also rolls the highest they can roll. So even though I got maximum on my die, I still go last.
That just sucks.
Super sucks.
This one's supposed to be edited. Oh, I see what happened.
Who got disconnected?
To say I was mildly pissed off was I was mildly salty about that. Not so much pissed off as really annoyed.
Rask, what's your dex?
My dex is.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Marvin, be careful.
Okay.
They're pretty squishy.
I think everyone is in. If I skip anyone because you're not in, tell me, because I didn't mean to, and I'm sorry. Okay.
I forgive you, Sam. You're the nicest person ever.
So, Marmon, you are up first. What are you doing? You see these 3 enormous wasps coming up out of this grass in front of you.
He takes out his short bow and he will go ahead and fire at, let's see here, I guess center.
Center wasps, take your shot, my friend.
Alrighty. He gets a +5. Misses.
All right. So do you have a long bow or a short bow, Marvin?
It's a short bow.
All right. So Marvin pulls out his short bow, brings back an arrow and boom, it sails right between the two wasps, between like two of the wasps as they buzz around in circles. It's very difficult to hit them as they're sort of buzzing and spinning and changing area and location, doing like a sort of 3-card Monty dance. And it is
Marvin
sorry.
will then, after he makes his shot, he will then move to a more defensive position.
Reasonable. I thought you were literally gonna move right behind Sterling. I was gonna laugh so hard.
I would have given you
That was
fucking.
pretty alright position.
Now,
Alright.
how much of this is tall around us, by the way? Are we still in the tall
It's-
grass?
Yeah, we're in the tall grass. You can barely see above the grass, so maybe that's why you like miss your shot. Is like you're trying to see it, and they're like dipping below the grass, and you're like, God damn it! Like loose this arrow, and it just doesn't quite hit the mark.
So, with Marmon being short the way he is, would he have natural cover of some kind?
All right, so here's what we did with this. Unfortunately, because you can see over it, you're not going to get the cover. So now your buddy Suyahan, who's 5 inches shorter than you, he gets cover, but he also can't see over the grass.
He's just gonna arc his shots and hope he hits something.
Good
Or
thing he
turn-
can turn into a bear.
Yes, or turn into a bear. Are you of the black bear variety or of the brown bear variety?
Oh, he might have dropped actually.
Polar sounds cooler.
Yeah, he dropped unfortunately.
There is a polar bear thing later.
I'm gonna save his wild shape probably, but hold on, I'm checking something real quick. Marvin, it says in your feet that you have scale mail.
My feet?
Or, I'm sorry, in your armor that you have scale mail.
That I believe is correct.
I'm pretty sure it's not because you don't have a heavy armor. Oh, wait. You have medium armor. You have scale mail. Okay, so just whenever you get the chance, it's not important right now. Just make sure you fill in that sort of stuff because I'm going to double check on that. So you should have 16 AC, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just, yeah, if anyone who hasn't filled in...
My character all session, actually.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You're new, but just like throwing it out there. Anyone who doesn't have inventory and that stuff filled out, just like do that whenever you have a chance, please. Just for me. Alright, so this wasp is going to fly directly forward and sting Rask.
Why? Cause fuck Rask. That's why.
That's exactly why.
I love Rask. Such an angry druid.
It's true. He is just in general an angry man.
And a 10.
Hits.
Enjoy missing me.
Alright, so he tries to fly on you and sting you, and you just sort of dance out of the way. You're like, no, no, B, get away. You're
It's really
doing
annoying
that
me
dance.
flailing my stick at it, going, "No, fuck you, get out of the way." No.
Yeah, you're doing that thing that everyone does when like a wasp or a bee flies at them, where they do that like goofy dance, and they're just like, "Do not land on me, you motherfucker." All right. So first, what the hell? Why has this guy got a different? All right, this. They're not a third. Okay, this is just not a initiative order. All right, so now this wasp is gonna fly at Sterling. And hit.
Also,
Of course
did
it
that,
is.
did that miss or hit?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has over 19 AC in the party.
It's pretty difficult to get 19.8. It's pretty difficult to get like that mythical 20.
Yeah, it definitely takes some doing. Alright. So first off, go ahead and make a con save for me there, Sterling. Whoops, 1 DG. Alright, so you take 7 piercing damage plus.
Fuck.
Oh!
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
Sterling,
Wow.
I think you qualify for the worst luck.
So you take 25 damage from that.
What kind of
And
damage?
Sterling.
Sam, can you describe how this shit
The
went
sting
down?
is poison damage. Yeah, alright, so this wasp flies around. Sterling is waving at it. It lands on his neck and just stings before he has a chance to move it, and the poison courses through your veins, Sterling. You try to just sort of master yourself, master this poison, use your rage to just cure your veins, and you just feel yourself ebbing away as you just drop to the ground as you succumb to the poison. Rask.
Well, step 1, panic. Step 2 is dire wolf or bear. Bear. I need to do damage. I don't need to have HP. I need to be a bear. So I'm gonna turn. So I by turning into a bear. And the next thing will be to swing at people.
People are bugs.
They're bugs, and it's totally fine to kill them all with bear form, because I can do that one more time.
User joined your channel.
I'm also a really big, me personally, really, really fucking hate wasps. Alright, let's see.
Oh,
Who's...
shit.
Oh, okay, that's over.
Holy shit. Ugh. Someone rebooted the modem and everything went to shit on my computer and it blue screened.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it, though.
Sterling, if that was
Did
Tommy,
miss
he
me
would just
rolling?
power through it.
You did miss me rolling 18 on a 3d6.
It's true. Now then, to
Uh,
hit the wasp.
Sorry.
Close enough.
Alright, hit
I
the
assume that
wasp.
hits.
Oh, yeah. So you're a dire wolf, right?
Oh no, I'm a bear. Fuck that.
Oh,
I
you're
need
a bear,
I
okay.
need to hit things. I don't need to have HP and AC.
Go ahead and make another attack.
Oh, why do the claws always miss?
Alright, so roll your damage.
11.
Oh, yeah, how do you kill this thing as a bear?
Well, it's a bite. So it's literally I dodge its stinger, and you know that part in the middle where they link up with the stinger at the bottom?
Yes.
I just bite there and
Thorax?
bite all the way through. Yes, that thing. I bite through the thorax completely. And then just
Oh,
throw it
yeah.
off to the side.
So your bear jaws just chomp down and just rip this thing to shreds. You throw one piece of wasp one way, the other piece drops down by your bare feet.
And then I bear
And
more.
and then you make a mighty roar into the heavens. You want to roar for us, Rask? You don't have to.
No, I can't. My jaw, I recently had wisdom teeth removed, so my jaw's kind of shit and everything hurts.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. That's
Roar for
so
us,
annoying.
baby, roar.
Did
Yeah.
Sterling do it?
There you go. Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Sam, how
Did
big
Sterling
are
do
you?
a die?
No, he didn't die outright, but he came very close.
He had a single HP left, and I really feel bad for him.
That would have been me. I would have died.
Well, he had 19 HP, so he was 3 away. Or no, he was quite a bit away from being killed.
Oh, okay. I would not have died. Okay, but I would have been down.
I wish it had hit me instead, because I would have taken significantly less damage from that.
Yeah.
Uh,
There are definitely people in this party I would have killed. But anyway.
it's my
Right.
turn. So, looking at this wasp, how big is it compared to like a normal person? Normal size, like the size
It
of
is
their
a
head.
medium-sized creature, so it's probably like 4 to 5 feet long.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Big fucking wasp.
I'm gonna
See.
move back a little bit.
Smart idea. If it were me, I would just run. Like, if it was me in real life, I'd be like, oh, giant wasp. I'm out.
Around here. And I'm gonna pop a bow at it. At the farthest one.
Yeah, you pull back your bow, and maybe as you pull it back, you sort of your string gets caught on the tall grass, and as you loose it, just sort of bunks your aim a little bit. Oh, actually, never mind. You pull back, and you're having trouble with the tall grass, but you loose, and it catches the side of this bee or this wasp, piercing it through the thorax. And taking out, it's now got its big arrow in it. You can tell it's slowing down. It's not sort of flying the way it was before. Duyahan, what do you do? Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
I'm going,
Hold on, Raven, did you have a bonus action?
Dodge. Thanks for reminding
Okay.
me.
You take the dodge action.
so
Go for it.
I just leapt down from Lokag's shoulder when right before the initiative turn started, and I sprint between Lokag and Rask, and I run up to Sterling and I just jab my Shepherd's Crook at him and cast Cure Wounds. If work right. Bonk.
Oh, nice.
All right, yeah, Sterling, you regained 9 HP. And that is perfect timing.
I'm imagining Sterling's neck is swollen up like crazy. Like a mosquito bite. But a really bad one.
I end up just jumping on him and tearing the stinger out and just slapping my Shepherd Crook on it.
Yeah, so maybe Sterling, as you're rising up from being down, everyone can see this huge bulbous pulsating bump on your neck sort of shrinking back as the healing magic works, and as it's shrinking you just feel your strength returning and you are angry and you want to kill these fucking bugs.
I'm gonna feed my cats. I'll be right back.
Alright.
How high is he hovering in front of me?
Oh, right. He literally just stung your neck and then popped off of you, so he's right in front of you. He's basically the pitch is coming in, and it's just right down the plate.
You better not do a
Okay,
strike.
I'm gonna swing my longsword and try and take him out.
Oh yeah. How do you kill it?
It's basically so I have to pick myself back up from the ground because I just got up, and I'll just swing it around kind of halfway around my head and then just slice it right across his body, split it in two.
Yeah, so you slice this thing clean into this nasty, yellow ichor shoots everywhere as you slice it into pieces. It gets all over your sword. It sort of shoots out the side, so it doesn't really get on any of the party, but it's gross. Gets all over.
Yeah.
Lokag.
Alright. I'm going to charge this farther one and use reckless attack on it.
Do it. Do it to him.
So is Lokag bigger than the bear, or?
Lokag's probably about the same size. Oh yeah. Can I describe how you kill this?
I'll go for it.
Alright, so you are running in and you swing your flail around to the side of you. You bring it around and you hit it, and it's one of those movie scenes where it goes slow-mo and you just see something breaking apart. You basically see this wasp breaking into pieces, yellow ichor flying everywhere. There's an eyeball one place, a stinger somewhere else, and just bits of wasp everywhere. And then we go back into real time as it just shoots off maybe 20-30 feet over here and just splatters against the tall grass.
Can we also get a slow scene from the side of him with the wind rolling across the tall grass?
Oh yeah, and Like Lokag just like spins his flail one more time and throws it over his shoulder, and then just sort of stands there heroically as the wind blows through the grass.
And he
That's
knows
nice.
we're watching, so he's making like a little pose.
Who's posting?
Oh
what?
man. I don't know if he's actually posing. That would be for Lokag to tell you.
I would not be surprised if he was.
Sure.
You just
All
hear
right.
cheers from your little friend behind you.
As I was running up to it, I was screaming.
Oh yeah, of course. You're a barbarian. Scream.
I'm gonna look around us after we kill these things.
All right.
That's good. Whenever that box is... Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, you look around. It's quiet. You know, after this fight, like all the birds and crickets and whatever are like silenced from this mighty scream that Lokag gave us. He just fucking annihilated these wasps. And yeah, you don't really hear much or see much. It's just this very peaceful, like scene. The sun is high in the sky and the wind is blowing across these grassy plains. Very picturesque.
I want to do a nature check on these things just to see how much I know about them, and to see if there are more coming. Essentially.
Yeah, go for it.
It looks clear, guys. It looks clear.
I mean,
14.
these are big animals. You think that they came from some sort of very large nest? Likely somewhere near here, there's one of the very few large trees that would grow in this area. Like, you know, probably like every so often, maybe like every 15 square miles, give or take, there'll be some sort of huge landmark tree. And you think probably somewhere in one of these trees is just this big old wasp nest. So you think like probably these ones were out like maybe pollinating or hunting for bugs, hunting for humans, I guess. But yeah, you think you guys are in good shape.
Yeah. I just let them know there's probably a hive somewhere within like a mile or so.
All right. Sterling uses lay on hands to heal himself. How many points of that did you use of your 10?
10.
Oh, all right. You heal yourself up with your lay on hands. All right. So if you guys don't want to do anything else, you're ready to go.
I'm just poking one of the bugs with my sword.
Does anybody want to try and get poison off these things? So I can
Nope.
attest to the fact that they're poisonous.
I mean, I would, but no thumbs.
Maybe if we had Professor Sarasa with us.
Pulverized the shit out of these things, to be honest.
Well, one I ripped in half.
Can I get my arrow back from the one that got pulverized, I guess? Which one was it? This one?
Nope. You get half your arrows rounded down.
In other words, nothing. Okay.
I
If you
destroyed
shot one arrow, you got none back.
Exactly.
Oh hey. Also, quick question, by the way. We're heading northeast, right? Towards the hills.
We were trying.
You're
to,
supposed to be heading northwest, but
west. We're just straight west, wasn't it, to get to the path?
Yeah, supposedly, we're heading that way.
supposedly you were heading straight west.
Yep. Kill some giants.
Isn't that the way that what's his face told us where the ingredients are for his alchemy stuff?
No,
Celix.
he said northeast.
Okay.
He means
We're not going to get that lucky.
Well, he did say east or west, though, right? So if we get to a certain distance away, isn't there a chance that we'll find
all
something?
I remember is like north. Yeah.
He said north. He said north. Basically, he said north away from a day or 2 days away from the town. So you guys would
Yeah,
have to get
hills.
past this village you were trying to get to.
Okay, I got you.
And you guys are right now. You guys are heading away from the hills and towards the plains.
I want to, before we
If
get
you're
going-
going the right way. Yeah, go ahead. If you guys want to check where you're going before you head out, go ahead.
Yeah,
But that's going to be the person that's leading you now.
I'll lift Marmon up and have him take a look around, because after that skirmish, we might get turned around a bit. So I'll have him like look back to where we came from and then look forward, so he has a better idea of which way we want to be headed. So Marvin, that's your check again.
You want to roll a survival check again for us, Marvin?
Alright, can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now at least.
Sterling, how you doing, man? You got stung pretty horribly there.
Oh Jesus.
Oy vey.
But what I was trying to do there was help him, but I don't know if you would give the advantage on that or not.
Sure. Just because I'd rather this session not be you guys just wandering around lost and then getting killed by kobold.
Like
Again.
I really just want to fucking kill a giant.
I need
I
money.
wouldn't mind you guys finding a giant either, but you're going to have to roll better than that. Alright, anyway.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crawl back up onto Loki's
yeah.
shoulder.
I'll give you advantage. Marvin, you realize that you guys have been heading straight north.
Alright, when we should be heading straight west.
Correct.
Marvin relays the information.
I
We
mean,
have been-
that said, you're really not off trail. You guys just could have been traveling on the path for an hour.
No big deal. Let's just try and adjust and get onto that path and then continue north once we get there.
Is that what you're doing?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so
Yeah.
get back into your marching order, whatever you want that to be.
I asked if it would be alright if I lead. Well, I lead on
Well, he
Loki.
already made the survival check.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just for orientation, not actually moving.
No, I'm okay with you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm back on Loki's shoulder. If
Okay,
he allows me.
so yeah, you guys travel an hour to the west. Sun's high in the sky. You guys can probably discern that's about noon. It's probably the most obvious time to tell during the day. Yeah, you guys travel for an hour west, and you run into this path. You see the Tri-City way off in the distance, about 3 hours march away.
Alright.
Sounds good.
But you know, the Tri-City being the massive sprawling deal that it is a pretty good landmark. So yeah, you guys start heading north. Along the path, it winds a little bit. It's a nice day out, nice fall day. Probably about like 60 degrees because you guys are pretty far south. Balmy temperatures. Oh yeah. You notice that the land is getting much flatter than it was. It's still hills, but it's not quite the same rolling hills that it was to the northwest of the Tri-City and to the east when you guys came in. So Marvin, will you please give me a D20?
Here's hoping.
Oh my God, Marvin, what have you done?
I swear to
So
God.
yeah, you guys
I swear to God, if there are more wasps.
travel for about 5 hours. Don't really see much. You're just sort of wandering on down this path. And after about 4 hours, you see this village up ahead. You can tell just from looking at it that it's sort of been all fucked up. You know, like a lot of the buildings are just sort of slumped to the side. Maybe there's like some smoke rising from one or two. And after you travel for another hour, you get to the outskirts of the town or the village.
As we're rolling up, I kind of pipe up from my perch and say, didn't the guy said usually one of the giants stays behind in the city they ransacked?
That's what he did say.
Alright.
Not in the city, in the area.
Yeah. So eyes peeled, I guess. And also, what time is it right now? I'm assuming it's kind of late.
It's about 5 o'clock now. By the time you're getting to the outskirts of the city. So as you guys start to enter the city, no one's really paying much mind to you. Everyone's just scurrying which way and that, trying to like repair buildings, get the thatch back on roofs, figuring things out. Um, and so yeah, you guys get into the city and you probably get like towards the middle of the city, towards like the village green before anyone really notices that there are any visitors. This like big well built woman, I wouldn't say fat, but like definitely like got some meat on her bones. She comes up to you and goes, "Well, what are you folks doing here?"
I guess we're here
Looking
to.
for some giants to kill.
Yeah, what he said.
Those damn giants. They knocked down our whole village. Destroyed the whole place. Right nice. There's some tracks up to the north if you want to look. We always welcome people trying to help us with our problems. Giants been a real pain in the neck around here.
And
I can understand that. Can you lead us to the tracks, or at least just point a little bit in the right direction?
Why, yes, little fella. What's your name? You're a cute little guy.
I just have this big grin on my face, and I'm like, name's Suyahan.
I'm Burga. Good to meet you, Sue.
In my head, I'm just going to refer to him as Ham.
Ham? It's
Ham.
H-A-N.
I know.
Burga, my name is Sterling. It's nice to meet you. How many giants did you see in the village?
Well, aren't you a well-built young man? She's probably only like a year or two older than you. But you know, she's got the sort of well-worn look of someone who's lived in a village, worked hard her whole life. He goes, "Why, I believe there were about 2 giants. Had some nasty wolves with them. But, yeah, haven't seen them since.
wolves.
We all sort of ran into the basement of the inn, you know. Tried to just sort of keep out of their way. They knocked around the place real nice and then headed off."
Any idea how many wolves?
Well, I don't know. I was hiding in the basement. You think I was trying to get a look at these giants? They're big, big, nasty creatures. Terrible to see.
Any fatalities?
Of course. Old Jacob's son, he got knocked right around the head. Smashed it clean in. Terrible to see. Terrible.
Animals.
I understand it is terrible. I will give you this gold. I'm going to hand her 2 gold. I know it's not much, but it'll help with the rebuilding costs and the funeral. And we will try to right this wrong that's been done to you.
Her eyes go wide. 2 gold is quite a fortune for these folk.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. Most of their money is sort of tied up in the livestock and the like. And she goes, "Why, I think you are quite the gentleman. Are you single?"
At this moment, I just kind of pat Sterling in the back and just kind of walk away.
My life is devoted to the road, so I'm not necessarily single. Unfortunately.
Well, we might find you a good wife yet. Don't you worry, young man. Anyway, you follow me. She starts leading you off to the north. She's babbling the whole time.
I whispered to Sterling, "Yeah, follow her, follow her, man,
About like
follow her."
this family and that lost their livestock. You know, like old Jacob's son. You know, poor boy. You know, got smashed right along the head. It was terrible. Oh man, you know the Millers, they lost 3 of their
While we
sheep.
walk there,
It was awful.
I'm just gonna use insight to see how honest she is. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's taking me a while. For some reason, it's kind of slow lately.
That happens. lag.
Yeah, insight. Last thing I need is some humans somehow helping giants, and I hit it, but it's taking a while.
Yeah, as far as you know, she's telling the God's honest truth. You know, she's just sort of this friendly village woman.
Hey, Sterling, I kind of whisper. I kind of notice she's telling the truth about, the single stuff, so, go for it, man.
Well, she didn't say she was single. She just asked if he was single.
No, I mean about the single stuff. Go.
Anyway, so, yeah, she leads you to the edge of town. It takes maybe 10 minutes. You guys are in the middle of town. Like, it does not take you long. This is not a big village. And you get to the edge of the town, and you can see some very, very obvious, huge tracks just running to and fro all over the village. There's a little bit of a trail off to the north, and then they disappear into the tall grass to the north of the city, heading off to the northeast.
Before she leaves, I'm going to ask her when these attacks occur. When are they most active? Is it towards the nighttime or midday or in the morning usually?
Well, thank God they haven't attacked here more than once. But they came yesterday, last night, late, sort of as the sun was setting. You know, we were trying to get the livestock back in their pens and everything. They snuck right up on the what would Jacob's last name be?
Turner?
Yeah, sure. They snuck right up on the Turner boy. He didn't even see him coming. Lord knows how. You know, he always had his head in the sky. Bless his heart. But, you know, he didn't even notice those giants coming up. They smashed him right in the head. They were done wrecking up the place by nightfall, though, you know. We came out about, I don't know, we don't really tell time that well around here. It's not that important, you know. Once the sun's set, work's over.
I appreciate your help and all the information you've given us. We will do our best to get this sorted out for you.
Well, I appreciate that. You are quite the gentleman there, Sterling. I hope I do see you again.
Okay.
You never do know.
Can I roll
yeah.
a... So, we're heading off after these tracks?
Tell me.
Well,
Yes.
it's getting towards dark, so we could spend the night in the town and head out in the morning again, or we could try and gain some ground on them, then rest. But
They're probably most active during the night or around this time, so if they're attacking another village, they probably will not be at their, cave or whatever they live in.
Alright.
So I think it's best to attack them during the daytime. That's probably when
does
they're
anybody
sleeping.
know anything about giants at
I-
all?
I rolled a 14 on my survival check, so... Oh no, that was for the wasps. I don't think I know anything about giants. I know I made a survival check for it, but...
It would be
Oh yeah,
an ace for-
that was
if
ages
you want.
ago. I don't know shit about giants.
I can probably do it.
Alright, so Rask headed back to town, I guess. We're just gonna hand wave that. But that's okay. Oh, whoops.
We can say he stayed here to help defend the town if the giants came back.
Sure.
Yeah, he's getting the single ladies.
More story appropriate.
That kind of changes things a little bit here, even.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to rest here then?
I
or-
know jack shit about giants. That's what I know. Not bad enough I got 1. I got a fucking 0.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. I say we just hang out Yeah, I say we just hang out here for the night. So some of us are missing. Some of us are missing some of our power anyway, so it might be best to get ourselves rejuvenated before we head out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Sterling will help, kind of like with repairs and stuff like that, for a few hours, and then eat and rest.
I'll keep a lookout.
Helping out where I can.
I'll go to like
okay,
the
so
highest
you guys are-
building
so
in
you
the
guys
town,
are
I
resting here
guess,
for the
even
night?
it's not that big.
Yep,
while they're
that's the
doing their
plan,
stuff.
All right. So you guys will rest here for the night. We'll take a quick break. Everyone can do what they need to because we haven't planned for almost 2 hours here, and then we'll reconvene in let's say 5 minutes, and we will see what happens.